certainly look like you're having a lot of fun out there. Tell us what the emotions are like right now.
It's fun, yeah, a little hard-winded. I like to go out there and put on a show, so I had a lot of fun up there.
I know you've been working really hard for this opportunity, but now that it's here, headlining a UFC event, is there any feeling of pressure that you've got to deliver, that you've got to prove that you're worthy of this opportunity?
No, I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anybody. I really like to win, so that's what I plan on doing.
I'm really curious too. Everybody's kind of calling this the Paige and Sage card. I wonder how much you've talked to Sage, and are you okay being kind of linked to him?
Definitely, that kid's a superstar. He's going to be huge, and he's a really nice guy. I got to talk to him a lot this weekend.
Where do you think you've made the most improvements over the last year?
The most improvements, I like to say that I've improved most in my technique. That's really where I'm trying to improve the most, so I'm hoping that shows.
How good is it to peak in the same kind of the same couple of days that Chad and Uriah?
It's huge, especially the team workouts. Like tonight, I get to work out with my entire team. They're all here, so it's going to be a great group. It's going to be a lot of good energy.
What do you see in Rose? I mean, she had a lot of hype around her not that long ago. It's kind of quieted down a little bit, but break her down as an opponent. What do you see?
Yeah, obviously she's a great submission artist. She has all of her wins by submission. She has a good stand-up game, so I definitely am not going to be. Not going to take her easy in any area of the fight, so I'm excited to get out there and beat her.
At 3-0, you're really climbing the ladder now. Where do you think that a win in this fight would put you?
In the top 5 for sure. That's definitely where I want to be. I want to beat her and continue to rise up the strawweight rankings.
She's been known for her flashy kicks and her submission game. What do you see adversity-wise? How do you prepare for those?
I prepare for those in my training camp. Especially, I had some of my training partners try to implement those when we spar and things like that. But it's not something you can 100% prepare for. But I know I'm ready, and whatever she throws at me, I'm going to be able to take it just fine.
Her camp seems to think she might be able to earn a title shot. Now, I know your management team in passing, they don't want to rush her along. Are you thinking title shot at all?
Obviously, I want to be the UFC strawweight champion. I want to. That's the ultimate goal. Right now, I'm only focused on beating Rose.
So what do you think is your biggest advantage in this bout?
My aggressiveness. I'm an aggressive fighter, and people know that I'm able to go the distance and go 2 more rounds after. So I definitely think that's my biggest attribute.
Have you been training a lot of defense for like explosive submission attempts?
No, for me, I'm just getting ready for wherever the fight goes. I have to be comfortable standing and I have to be comfortable on the ground.
Like to stay aggressive, but you don't want to be too aggressive. Where's the balance?
It's just fighting smart. You don't want to go out there and gas yourself in the first round. Obviously, we have a 5-round fight coming up, and you don't want to leave yourself open to submissions. You don't want to leave gaps in any area. So I definitely have to find a good balance.
So I asked Sage this question, I asked you as well, because it's a similar situation. You've been cast in the spotlight, and you're kind of like a fighter that everyone wants to beat in your division. How do you feel about having this target on your back?
It feels great, even though there's a champion in the division, everybody wants to fight me. So I think it's awesome, and I'm going to go out there, I'm going to continue to get fights, and I'm going to continue to win.
Do you feel the pressure at all from additional media requirements and everything that's been kind of put upon you since you've come into the spotlight here at the UFC?
No, this was really fun. I was excited to finally do my first open workout. That was really cool. I feel fine without media, especially right now. I'm not thinking about how much I want to eat and how much weight I have to cut still. So, it's part of the game.
How do you feel about the rankings? Some fighters have been critical of it, others are content. Where do you feel how do you feel about your rankings?
I'm happy with being 7th. Obviously, I want to be in the top 5. Again, I do know that the rankings aren't accurate. They're still not accurate, and they won't be for another few years. It's a very new division, and we're not going to see complete accuracy until the division's matured.
Looks like you never get tired in your fight. Was always like that.
It's always been like that, yeah. Even as being a kid, my parents had to apologize to all my friends' parents because I was bouncing off the walls. I don't know where it comes from. I've always had a lot of energy.
So
as your star continues to rise, what lesson did you take away from being on the outside and watching Ronda Rousey's fall?
Always stay humble, and don't underestimate any of your opponents. Even if you're the extreme favorite, you have to go out there knowing that anybody can beat you, and they want to.
Do you think she wasn't humble?
I'm not saying that. I just know that you have to respect your opponent's skill.
Among women fighters, is there a sense of relief when someone who's dominated for so long is finally knocked off?
No, I really liked Ronda, and I liked how much she's done for me and my sport. She opened up the strawweight division, so I'm excited to see how she comes back from this.
growing up, you know, you did quite a bit of dancing, ballet and hip hop. Is there anything about that, you know, you feel that you can use still today, like maybe just flexibility, your movement, how you move?
Yeah, definitely flexibility. That's huge. Strength, endurance. I have a lot of endurance because of dance and flexibility. No, not really. You know, this was really fun, and I'm excited to get out there and just win another fight.